What's up, guys? So over the years, I've had a lot of people ask me, Alex, how come you choose to stay natural with this fake natty society? Like, clearly, if you were to juice up, your following could increase, you could make more money. I mean, there's all kinds of benefits to getting on the hot sauce, yet you choose not to. So could you explain your reasoning for that? So that's what I'm going to do in this video, because I've gotten too many requests for this video and I think it's time to seal the deal. So listen, man, I could talk for easily over half an hour about this topic because there's a lot of problems with gear use, but I'm going to try to keep this video stupid simple. I'm going to condense it. I'm just going to ramble. This video is no particular order, but you're just going to hear it raw, uncut. So let's get this shit done. So one of the primary reasons why I don't feel the need to get on anything is because honestly, I'm making gains just fine. My system is so fucking effective that I have no desire to get on the juice. I mean, think about this. If you're a novice lifter, right, and you're able to gain 10, 20 pounds in a year, would you ever feel tempted to get on the juice? Would you feel tempted knowing that every time you go in the gym, you could add 5 pounds to your workout? Let's be honest here, guys, right? A lot of my subscribers are novices. You're squatting empty bar. Next workout, you're doing 55, 65, 75, 85. 3 months later, you're doing 2 plates. Would you feel tempted to use gear with that type of progress? No, right? Because you're making fast gains. Now, honestly, I have to say, naturally enhanced is so fucking effective that my progress is through the roof. I added 40 pounds to my behind the back deadlift without even doing the lift. I did it in like a month. In a fucking month, I added 40 pounds to the lift. My gains are ultra fast. I don't see any need for that, okay? Really, I don't. And then also you have to consider the goals, right? I don't plan on competing in powerlifting. I don't give a fuck about squat, bench, press, deadlift. In fact, I'm pretty mediocre at those lifts. My deadlift right now is between 525, 545, okay? Squat, I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe really, really low 400s. Bench, fuck, I haven't benched in months. So I don't care about powerlifting. I don't care about strongman. I don't care about any sport, period. So I'm not trying to compete at the elite level. And personally, I'm a strength guy. You know me. I'm not an aesthetics dude. So doing it for superficial purposes would never be my goal. I would only do it to get stronger, right? And like I said, my strength gains are coming in just fast. Like, to me, I know for a fact that I could reach an 1,000-pound rack pull natty. It's going to get done. The moment I reach the 6-plate deadlift, I'm going to be doing lots of fucking rack pulls, and that's going to be the goal, okay? Get 1,000 pounds. I'm going to do it live on camera for you guys, right? And honestly, gear use is not required for that. It may be required if you want to pull off the floor, but if you're doing it above the knee, you don't fucking need gear for that. Same thing for the neck. Dude, I'm doing 4 plates on the neck extension. 4 plates extending my neck. Like, how fucking strong do you want to get? For real, how strong do you want to get, man? You want to be doing 400 pounds on neck extensions? Like, bro, I don't need that type of strength. All I'm concerned about is developing 6 essential areas. Neck, traps, upper back, shoulders, forearms, and glutes. Let's break them down, right? Traps. Honestly, I think I could reach 700 pounds on the shrugs. And a lot of gear users can't do that. And once you are shrugging 700, you're going to have fucking traps up to your damn ears. You don't need the juice for that. All you got to do is get mad strong. The neck, like I said, I'm doing fucking 4 plates. 4 fucking plates for 10 reps. My goal is to do 6 plates on neck extensions. After that, I'm fucking happy, okay? So I don't see a need for that. Let's see what else. The shoulders. How strong do you want to get on your overhead press? I think my natty limit is around 250, 260. I'm really, really, really close to 225. I'm actually getting a bit sick right now, so my progress might be slowed back a little bit, but 225 is right around the corner. I don't need a 300-pound plus overhead press. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm happy with a 250 overhead. Imagine doing 250 over your head at 180 body weight. To me, that's impressive. There's no need to go above that. I don't need the fucking juice for that shit. Okay? Forearms. Dude, a lot of gearheads have weak grips. A lot of them fucking suck ass at grip sport. Okay? I train like an arm wrestler, like a competitor of grip sport. You do not need roids to do that, right? You're not going to look like the guy with the biggest arms, but you're going to sure be strong as hell. You can natty strict curl 100-pound dumbbells. It's been done hundreds of times by arm wrestlers, people who do this for a living, people who go to the gym like 3 to 5 days a week trying to focus on arm wrestling training. So again, I don't care how big my bicep circumference will become. I don't give a fuck how big my triceps will become. All I care about is my forearms, and forearms, you don't need gear for that. You don't need gear to improve your pinching strength. You don't need gear to get good at a rolling thunder. You understand? So it's all about the goals here, guys. Same thing for glutes. How fucking big do you want your ass to be? Like, I'll be happy when I get 45 inches. I'm not 45, I'm around 42, 43. But once I get 45, how much more do you want? I'm fucking 5'5". I'm a manlet, for God's sake. You want me to get a 50-inch plus glute? Come on, bro. So it comes down, like, goals is the #1 thing. I don't have any desire to get on that shit, given the strength that I have. But I could see why a fitness model dude would want to get on some gear. I could see why a powerlifter, strongman, etc. would want to get on some gear. But a guy like me, I focus on the 6 essential areas, for God's sake. I train twice a fucking week. I'm too lazy to get on the gear, right? That's gonna bring me to my second point. The shit is fucking expensive if you want some good quality stuff, and it's illegal. Okay, so listen, I don't trust the black market. I would never risk my fucking life on some dealer that I don't even know who he is. I don't know what the fuck I'm putting into my body, okay? If you're gonna get on the gear, it has to be pharma grade. That's why if you're in the UK or if you're in a place where it's legal, congratulations to you. But for all you guys that it's illegal, number one, it's illegal to possess it, and you shouldn't be stating that you're taking the gear, but that's besides the fact, right? If you are taking this stuff, you don't know what's going into your body, and many times it's laced, there's metals, there's all kinds of shit. It can fucking kill your ass, right? And it's expensive. Like, legit stuff is expensive. If you want to get pharma grade, it's too much money, and I'm a cheap fuck. I'm the cheapest guy you're ever gonna meet in your entire life. The only thing that I spend money on is assets. What's gonna improve my business? What's gonna allow me to make more money? You know, like, I'll gladly spend money for training equipment because it's essential. I'll gladly spend money on camera equipment, better lighting, you know. I'll buy all kinds of shit to improve the viewing experience for you guys. But in terms of getting on the gear, it's too expensive. It's fucking expensive. You guys don't realize how much this shit could cost. For some good stuff, like these fitness model guys, even on the dudes that are like on a gram of gear a week, that's like 10 grand a fucking year right there. 5 grand, 10 grand. If you go at elite levels, it can go really above that. You can be spending 40 grand a year. Okay, that's if you want to look like a bodybuilder. But like I said, it's too fucking expensive, and it's annoying too. You got to do the pins like 3 times a week, right? Different locations. You got to deal with the soreness and shit. Fuck that, man. It's too much fucking work. For real. Real talk. Real talk. It's too much work. I'm too lazy to go to a fucking supplement store and get some goddamn whey protein. I'm too lazy to fucking buy anything. I just want to live my life like a fucking hermit, right? Not go out that much. I don't want to go to restaurants. I'm a simple dude. And that's about it. I don't feel the need to get on the gear. And honestly, you guys, if you value your money, trust me, the shit's fucking expensive. If you want legit stuff, not that cheap shit. I'm talking about legit pharma grade. And you plan on getting stupid swole, which I would never want in the first place. I think it looks fucking stupid. I think it looks fucking disgusting. If I were to be a gear user, I'd be a low test guy. I'd be low test, low debulk. But guess what? Naturally enhanced already fulfills that. Because of the higher body fat percentage. Because I am training the 6 essential areas, which nobody in the fucking world seems to hit. Which I cannot comprehend. You can get big as a drug-free lifter if you get fat enough. Real talk. If you get fat enough, and if you develop 6 essential areas: neck, traps, upper back, shoulders, forearms, and glutes, outer extremities of the body. I can see why a guy doing pecs and arms all day, I can see why he'd want to take some gear, because his fucking enhanced muscles suck dick. You understand? But as a real die-hard natty, you can get stupid swole in all these areas, provided you get strong enough. And like I said, I'm all about get strong to get big. Okay, then in terms of the financial aspects, right? How much could I gain if I went on the juice? In terms of, you know, this YouTube stuff, my website, stuff like that. Honestly, I don't give a fuck, because I built this business on integrity, on honesty. I'm focused on giving you value, all right? I'm focused on giving you information. Whether I'm on the gear or not changes fuck all. You see me in my room right now. I'm just in a fucking tank top. I'm just spewing out knowledge. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to educate you, change your life, right? And I strongly believe that by being honest with you guys, by giving you the real truth, that you're gonna appreciate that. And I know you guys appreciate it. You appreciate a guy that responds to your comments, that treats you with respect, that treats you like you're fucking somebody, right? I'm not some asshole who's just gonna look good and not treat you well. I'm here to fucking inspire. I'm here to motivate. I'm here to change your fucking life. And I don't need the juice for that shit. My message is so powerful. My message is too strong for that shit. So yeah, I do think I can make it to the top with the support of you guys, the constant support that you keep leaving in the comment sections, the likes, everything. I know it can be done because I'm an honest dude. Authentic behavior is the key to success, in my honest opinion. But you gotta do it right. You gotta be genuine about it. And I'm 100% genuine. And that's what I'm here to do. Inspire you, motivate you, make you feel like a boss, right? So I don't really feel the need to juice for that. What are you gonna see? Oh, look at my muscles. No. I'm focused on the knowledge, man. That's what it's all about, the fucking knowledge. And finally, the last reason why I refuse to get on that shit is because I'm already stronger than some of these juice heads. And let me tell you something. It's an empowering feeling when you're stronger than them. It's fucking phenomenal. It's just, you guys don't understand how amazing it is. Imagine this. You have these guys that are pinning themselves. They're spending all kinds of money. They're treating this like it's their life. Then you have some fucking dude who's in the gym twice a week who's stronger than them. Natty. That's a great feeling. You have no idea until you get to that level. So you'll know what I'm talking about. Just keep focusing on the strength like I'm always talking about. And once you're like pulling in the 500s, you're doing rack pulls at over 700 pounds for reps. Overhead press damn near 2 plates. You're doing all these grip movements, your fucking neck extensions. Like once you're doing all this crazy shit, Trust me, it makes a gearhead feel like fucking shit. Like, I see so many fake natties on YouTube. They're so weak. They're so weak. I'll lift them any day of the week, man. Anytime. And you know, it's an empowered feeling. It's great knowing that you can outlift these dudes. And that's something that natties can achieve. Natties, their strength will be proportionally higher than their size, which is fantastic. So if you like feeling like the boss, you have this, you're like a fucking Super Saiyan, man. Like, you know when Trunks, when he went Super Trunks, and he was like, yeah, look how big I am now. And then Vegeta was like, nah, man, you're slower. Even though you're stronger, it's not worth it. See, my form's better than you. You understand? So it's the same thing. I believe that if you're smaller but you're just super strong, that's more impressive to me than being just this massive roidhead who's weak as fuck, right? Imagine that when you'll be doing shrugs with 700 pounds for reps. How impressive is that? You know what I'm saying? A 1,000-pound rack, but where's the juice heads doing that shit? It's rare. Obviously, they could do it if they get on a strength training program, but most of them, nah, they're weak. And to me, it's an empowering feeling knowing that you can outlift them. It's just, you have no idea. It's a great feeling. So that's it for today's video, man. Lots of reasons. I just rambled on. Like I said, it's raw. If you're a natty, let me know your reasons for staying that way. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys next time. Oh yeah, guys, I almost forgot. Another reason why I'm not going to get on that shit is because I care too much about my health. I don't care what anybody in the world says. Getting on the juice is not healthy for you. It's not good for your heart. It's not good for your prostate. It's not good for a lot of things, okay? Even if it's done right, even if it's administered by a doctor, you can still have problems. And I'm all about maximizing my health. I want the lowest blood pressure possible. I want heart disease free. I want to live till I'm an old fucking man. I want to be above 80 years old. I don't want to die in my goddamn 70s, okay? Like a lot of these fucking bodybuilders. Even the ones in the 50s, okay? They died young. To me, that's unacceptable. My grandmother's 96 years old. My grandfather had fucking heart problems, and he still died at 78, so I'm not up for that shit. My great-grandfather was 87, all right? I want to live as long as possible. I do not trust the juice under any circumstances, especially when it's black market bullshit. So I'm all about maximizing health. Call me a fucking hippie. Yeah, I agree with you. I am a fucking hippie, man, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it, goddammit. Less than 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day. I'm trying to get low blood pressure here, full whole food plant-based diet. You can't afford to fuck up your health. You only got one life, right? To me, it's not worth it. It's sad to see all these people dying just because they wanted bigger muscles. Like, it's fucking pathetic. So, man, honestly, I don't care about it. I want to maximize my health, and I think gear is very dangerous. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how many fucking studies you reference me. I don't think it's healthy. It's only healthy if you're a 40-year-old male and you got to get on TRT. And in that case, I'll be glad to do it 100% because then it makes sense, you know? But as a young dude, fuck that. Fuck that shit, man. Live as long as you can. Maximize your life. Think about the future. See, a lot of you young people, your prefrontal cortex is not fully developed, right? So you make irrational decisions. But trust me, man, in the short term, yeah, you're going to be jacked. You're going to be Mr. Muscle Man, but it's not what you want. Think about the health. Focus on the long term. I think you're going to live a much happier life this way. So that's it, guys. Talk to you next time.